perfect scores. You know, every trade is a winning trade. That is just totally unrealistic. Even the best traders, they're only going to get 55, 60% of their calls correct. The most important thing is A, what you do with the losers, and B, how your portfolio is constructed. Time and time again, is the natural human instinct is basically to cut winners too early and to run losers for too long. And then what happens is the losers just overwhelm anything else, anything good that's taking place in the rest of the portfolio, which is bad enough, but then it gets even worse because it also stops you from coming up with new ideas, because all you can think about is that one position that's costing you your year's P&L, that is just basically eroding everything else that you're doing. So sometimes, you know, 4 times out of 10, you have to cut trades. Now, psychologically, loss making is much more damaging than profits, for the obvious reasons. That's something that if you're going to have a long trading career, it's just something that you've got to deal with. The way that I describe it is I've got, and in fact this has developed as my trading career has got longer, I now have pretty strict risk limits that I impose upon myself. I don't mean like really tight stop losses, but what I mean is if I get to my risk limit or my stop loss, it is literally, I have no emotion whatsoever about closing a trade down. In fact, it's a relief because I don't need to think about it anymore. So what do we think it takes to be a good trader? Knowing your own strengths and weaknesses is so important, because if you don't know your own strengths and weaknesses, the market will kind of find them for you very quickly. You do need to be tenacious, and you need to be able to handle stress, because nobody really has got perfect timing in terms of entry and exit to trades. So sometimes we put on positions and obviously we bear pain on those positions before they come right. Now, if any of you end up going to work as professionals, you'll find that it doesn't matter how cool or how much risk your boss says that they like to take. I guarantee you that when you're making losses or when your positions are not going the right way, they are literally sat on your shoulder like a parrot, asking you every hour, are you sure about that? Is there something we don't know about that? Is there something the market knows that you don't know? Have you missed something?